What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get Fishman V2, Fishman Karate V2 to be specific, right? Now, I will show like a brief showcase on how to actually awaken your race, because you're going to need the awakened Fishman race to get Fishman Karate V2. So I made a video on how to get Electra V2 right here, and I said it more in detail there. So this is going to be a more quick, it's going to be a quicker representation, you know. So basically, in order to awaken your race, you're gonna want the race you want to awaken equipped, which if you're getting Fishman Karate V2 would be Fishman race. I'm pretty sure I have it in storage. Yes, right here, Fishman, right? So you're gonna want to have the race you want to awaken equipped. So in this case, if you're getting Fishman V2, it would be Fishman, but if you're getting Electra V2, it would be Mink or something like that. It could be Skypian or Human as well. So in order to actually awaken your race, you're gonna want to go to Second C, and you're going to need an essence of your race. So there's a human essence, a mink essence, a Skypian essence, and a fishman essence. Now, you're going to want to go to, again, I'm pretty sure I showed it in a video, or you can just look up a separate video on how to actually kill sea beast. May upload one in the future. But you're going to want to go to Second Sea and hop in a boat and just sort of circle around right next to the, pretty close to the Dawn Island in Second Sea. And when a sea beast does spawn, you have to kill the sea beast, and it has a 10% chance of dropping one of the essences. And if I go ahead and look up essence real quick right here, you can see I have mink essence and Skypian essence. These are just the leftover ones because I use my fishman essence and human essence to awaken them. But yeah, you might get duplicates, just be aware of that. So 10% drop chance to get one of their essences from a sea beast, and you're going to need the one that matches your race. So then after you have that, you're going to want to go to Third Sea, and every 20 minutes, down here it says server age, every 20 minutes in the server, there's a 50% chance that a world boss spawns. And a world boss can either be the Big Mount boss, which spawns over there on a volcano island, or over there on the Shanks Island is where Shank spawns, and then way over there is Ruined Marineford where Whitebeard spawns. But the one you're going to want to spawn is the Kraken, which just spawns anywhere in the water. And I'm not 100% sure if this is how it works, but the way I found to be the most efficient at spawning the Kraken is I spawned a boat, and I just sat in the boat while I AFK'd and waited 20 minutes. So you just have to buy a boat. It could be any one of these boats. I just bought the most expensive one. So here's the boat right here. What I did was I got into the boat, and I drove it like a little bit over here, and then I just waited right here for 20 minutes. And almost every time a Kraken spawned. So I'm not 100% sure if that's how it works, but it spawned the most often for me when I was actually in the boat. So after the Kraken spawns, you're going to need to kill the Kraken, and it has a 25% drop chance of dropping one of these soulless essences. So in order to actually awaken your race, you're going to need a soulless essence and whatever essence of your race. So in this case, it would be soulless essence and fishman essence. So now after you have those two things, you're going to want to go over here, and there is another island. Also, please tell me in the comments if I'm loud. I turned up my mic volume, I figured out how to, and I was quiet before, and I want to know if I'm too loud or too quiet now, but I'm trying to speak in a little bit of a lower tone just in case. So right over here is the Leopard Island, and let's say you're awakening Fishman, you're going to want to have the Fishman race equipped, and you're going to want to have the Fishman essence and a soulless essence. You want to come up to this guy, and he has a little bit of requirements, as you can see: 2 sea beast kills, 2 Kraken kills, 2 poneglyphs found, 100 billion belly, 25k gems, the race you want equipped, and both a soulless essence and a race essence. So you are going to also need 25k gems. 100 billion belly shouldn't be too much of a problem if you're a high lift level in Third Sea. And the main problem is the 25,000 gems, the soulless essence, and the race essence. So after you have those requirements, you press confirm, and it would take your soulless essence and your race essence, which would be your fishman essence in this thing. It would take both of them, and it would give you a soul. I don't actually have one because I already used mine, but if you typed soul right here, instead of just being like a soulless essence and like this other stuff, it would be a soul. So depending on which one you got, it would be a fishman soul, a mink soul, a human soul, or a Skypian soul. So now after you have that, you're going to want to go back to Dawn Island, and you're going to want to go to Volcano Island. On Volcano Island, there is an NPC called Davy Jones, and if you talk to him, he will actually awaken your race, because you got the soul for it, but it's not actually awakened. Keep in mind, though, you will need another 32,000 gems to actually fully awaken your race. So you need 25,000 gems to get the soul for your race, and you need another 32,000 to awaken it. That's not 32,000 in total, it's 28,000, actually, never mind, 25,000 plus another 32,000. So you're going to need about 50, I'd say, how many is that? That's like around 57k gems, I'm pretty sure, is about how many you're going to need. So you're going to fly over here onto the Volcano Island, and right here is Davy Jones. So you're going to want to talk to him, and for 32,000 gems, the race you have equipped and the race's soul, it will give you your awakened race. So basically, it will take the soul out of your inventory. So if you had the fishman soul, it would take your fishman soul, and it would also take your 32,000 gems and then awaken your race if you have the race equipped. So I'm actually going to go ahead and equip the fishman race right now so you can see what it looks like awakened right here. So after you awaken your fishman race, just wait for it to load a second, it's a little iffy. After you awaken your fishman race, it'll look like this. Let me hold the sword so it's out of the way. You'll have a fin on your back, one on each arm, and a pretty cool looking tail. And I'm pretty sure it also makes you immune to water. I'm just going to check to make sure. Yeah, it makes you immune to water. So that's an upside of the Fishman race awakened. So after you awaken your Fishman race, you're going to want to fly over here, and there should be an island called the Fish Island. Haven't actually gone to it in this server yet, so it's not spawned in, but it will look like a giant bubble with like colored rings in it. So you'll see when it loads in. Yeah, there it is, a giant bubble. So over here is Fish Island, and the one purpose of this island is to get the awakened Fishman Karate V2. That's the only purpose of this island. So right here, you're going to want to set your spawn to the Fish Island, and if I can find him really quickly, here he is, Jinbei, right? This is the guy you're going to want to talk to actually awaken your Fishman Karate V2, and he also has some requirements. And keep in mind, it doesn't say it right here, but you do need the awakened Fishman race to actually get it. It does not say it right here, but it says, like, up here, it doesn't say it in the requirements, but right here it says another Fishman. So you actually do need to have awakened Fishman in order to obtain it. You also need 5 CB skills, 4.7 thousand strength stat, 750 billion belly, and 4 fish energy. If you are wondering where to get the fish energy, you're going to want to come over here, and right here on this island, Hody Jones will spawn, right? So all you have to do is kill Hody Jones, and he has a 5% chance of dropping a fish energy, and keep in mind you need 4 of them. So what I would highly recommend doing is spinning for titles so that you get this title right here, the Clover title, because it doubles the drop chance of anything 5% or less, which means if you use the Clover title to actually get the fish energy, it will be twice as easy to get. So I highly recommend using Clover title if you are going to do this. And then once you have all those requirements, all the money and stuff like that, you're going to want to come over to Jinbei, and right here you're going to buy it for 4 fish energy, 750 billion belly, 4.7 thousand strength stat, and 5 CB skills. Those are the requirements. So now really quickly, I'm going to set my spawn to, actually I'm not going to set my spawn here, I'm just going to reset, and let's see, I'm going to go over to the Blacksmith Island and do a quick showcase of all the moves for you guys. And I could show you a damage showcase if you truly want it, but it's not going to be the actual max damage for the fighting style because I'm not 100% sure, because I don't actually have the fighting style maxed out. So I'm going to go ahead and take Fishman Karate V2 right here, and going to go ahead and equip it. There we go. Now, the first move I'm actually going to show you guys is the Awakened Fishman. I'm not exactly sure the buffs, but if you are going for a fighting style that has the best buffs, go for Electro V2, because it does have the best buffs. It has a 2.1 times global damage buff, which means every form of damage that you can do, it will deal 2.1 times as much damage. Garp has a 2 times global damage buff, and I'm not 100% sure of the Fishman one, but just know that if you're going for buffs, the other two are better. So you're going to want to press Y, and it will transform you into an Awakened Fishman. So you'll see that the fins on your back and your either arm, they're gray now, and you have this hair, which I'm pretty sure is from Hody Jones in the anime. Now again, it makes you immune to water, and because I went into the Awakened Fishman form, I swim really fast now. So it's a really, if I'm being honest, it's a really good way of transportation. So if you do want to travel around faster, I would recommend getting this. And I'm going to go ahead and use the one move that you have to be in the water for. You need to be in the water to use Shark Jet. And it is a traveling move that sort of blasts you through the water. You can't turn it off, you just have to wait for it to end. And it has a pretty short cooldown. I'm pretty sure I can just use it again pretty soon. There we go, I can already use it again. So it's just a traveling move, so you can cut through the water pretty fast. And it already swims fast anyways. So it's a really good move for traveling to other islands if you do actually need that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump up here to the dummy, and we're going to test out the moves. Again, this isn't max damage at all. I don't even have any of my buffs on. This is just a showcase of the moves. So you have the M1s, which they are pretty basic M1s, right? And they don't have range like the Gear 5 M1s. They do have quite a bit of range, but these ones you have to actually be really close to the enemy to hit them. And I'm not 100% sure if it can hit multiple enemies at once, and if it can, they have to be really close together. So the first move, we have Vagabond Drill. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing any of these wrong. It does send you pretty far, so in this case it would send you off the edge of the map, but if I do it this direction it won't send me off. And it's just like a drill, kind of dash forward. You have Demon Brick Fist is the second move. Just a quick punch forward, it's actually really efficient. And next up you have Spear Wave. This would be one of my favorite moves, especially because it lasts quite a long time. And then you have the last move, which is my favorite move, and it's the 5,000 tile True Punch. Now keep in mind this will target one specific enemy near you, but it will also hit a ton of different enemies that are around them too. It has a pretty big AoE. No commentary for that right there, but I think we can all agree that that was a sick move. So that is how to get the Fishman Karate V2 fighting style. I hope this really helped you guys. Now again, if you're having trouble figuring out how to spawn the sea beast, or you need more information on how to get the souls and like the essences and stuff, I would recommend finding another video. That's only for the sea beast and the kraken, I would say so. But other than that, I hope you guys really get helped by this, because I personally didn't have any idea how to get Fishman Karate V2. I needed just to figure it out by myself. So I just wanted to make this video to help other people get this fighting style. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.